It is busy days here at our fuel refinery, but nevertheless, we're gonna see how we can improve even further today in the third episode of Transport Fever 2. Welcome to the video. My name is Treeburgers, and I am glad to see you guys here. Or see you. I don't really see you. I see you in the viewers count, so we're gonna just pretend like I actually see you guys. Just, you know, for the illusion, keep the illusion there, forget what I said, and let's get started. Now, if you remember from the last episode, if you saw the last episode, you would know what we're going to do today. We are going to see if we can create a more stable passenger line between Los Angeles and Carrollton. Because right now you have to go on the bus from right here in Los Angeles. You will have to take the bus through this narrow, old, dusty, high gravel way all the way here to McKinney. And from McKinney, you will have to go by another bus. The same problem once again. Over to the station right here, which is full of people right now. 79 people. That is a lot. Oh wait, wow, what? By the way, let's just fix that. That looks a lot better now. Perfect. That was a mistake, but yeah, we have a lot of passengers backed up on this line, McKinney to Mesquite. Let's see, should we just buy another bus or 3 for that one? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's see, 1 2 3 4, just for the heck of it. Where is it? There we go. Are they backed up in here too? 38. They are. Good thing we're getting some more buses there then. But I kind of just let the game run for a little bit by accident, and yeah, that made a lot of money. So I used the money to replace some of the trucks here that we have got going. A few of them are still in a very bad shape condition. So we might want to actually go ahead and just replace those for now. Say manage vehicles. 1 2 3 4. These are not in a good shape, so let's go ahead and replace those. Let's see, what else do we have in here? All to McKinney. Okay, so let's see, 1 2 3 5 6 7. These 7, I think it was. Go ahead, replace those. Let's see what it says now. Do you have anything in a very bad shape? We have 1 here still. Let's say replace to that one as well. And at least none of them are very bad right now. We should shift out all of these bad ones as well, but most of them are in good and very good shape now, which is the important thing. But let's get to it. Passenger line, Los Angeles, Carrollton, Mesa, and then in the upcoming episode, I believe it will be, we will try to go to Midland and down in Beaumont, Jacksonville, all the way over there, and also over here. See if we can like have a long line going up against the coast here, because I think that would look super cool, and that would give us a good catchment onto all of these cities here. Now the good thing is that the third episode was actually also lost due to my little incident here with my audio settings that I kind of managed to mess up somehow. I have no clue how that happened, but it did, and it is what it is. We are here now, and that is the most important thing. So let's go ahead and remove that. But the good thing about it is that I somewhat have an idea of what I actually want to do, but I still want to try to actually do it just a bit different to make sure that we get, you know, a bit of a variety in all of this. That's a hard word to say apparently. We're gonna put in a good station here as well, and I know I do this a weird way, but for some reason when I did this before, since this is a terminal station connected to here, I honestly don't know why, but I extended this with a cargo platform, bam, down here, and I gave it a cargo building. But the train just would not register this as being a cargo train station. So for some reason that didn't work. So we're gonna do it like this. Whoops, that is not what we're gonna do. Well, there goes almost 200k. That was not too good. So we're gonna do it like this. Just build 2 stations in order to connect this with some cargo, because at some point we want to connect this with our fuel refinery, because the line is struggling a bit to keeping up with all of the goods produced. So I'm guessing that maybe a train will be an easier solution. But for now, only worry is that we want to build a passenger line, so let's go ahead and do that. How do we want this to go? Because I think what we should do is just put the stations down first. That will help us sort of plan out here a little bit better. And I'm probably gonna have to demolish most of Carrollton here, but it is for, you know, a good cause, some would say. So we are gonna actually just proceed with doing it. Let's see, passenger station, that is what we need. And how long do we need this passenger station to be? I'm guessing 160 is probably quite all right. I want to go ahead and see if we can create like a 3-passenger station here, because I am planning way ahead of myself here. But we might as well do it because it's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, guys. Indeed, trust me on this one. So if we put this down right about there, and I do want to immediately double track it, that looks really horrible. So we might want to go ahead and have a look at how we can fix that at some point. I am guessing that we will make a tunnel, or we will bridge it. I don't really know at the moment. I'm thinking that tunnel will be the better option, because we are really demolishing that place, and that is not something that we want to do actually. For now, let's just keep it like this, because that is just fine. Let's bring this one in here, maybe just bring it in a little bit more. Let's see, where are we? Where is Los Angeles? It's down there. So you are good to go. Then we can just drag you out here a little bit more. And let's see, how big is this hill? Yeah, we can cut into this a little bit, because we want this to be rather smooth, just so that we don't lose too much speed on these stretches. And we're simply gonna go ahead and just demolish this stretch, because it looks really not pleasing to my eyes. So if we go ahead and get that, then we should be able to, by adjusting this height down. Can we get a tunnel? We cannot get a tunnel going. Oof, that is not good news. Let's try dragging this one out a bit here as well. And then if we extend this just a little bit towards LA, and you go here, then we don't lose any speed either, which is also great news. Great news indeed. And then you go through right here, and you come down here. And can we somehow manage to keep this speed up? I think we can with a little trick here. If we hold, nope, not shift, but if we shift now, and we just make sure to level this. So if we drag this and we hold shift, then we can actually just manipulate a little bit of a better crossing here, hopefully. There we go, 120. So we don't lose any speed on the faster trains that will go through here later on, because speed and lost speed is also money lost, and we don't like that. We don't like that. So let's see if we can also maintain a curve here that is over 120. Will we make it through there then? I honestly don't think we will. Alright, time for plan B. Time for plan B. Let's try to do that again. And this time we go for 85, because I also want to clear. That was definitely more than enough. I think we can do 80 or 90, sorry. I think 90 is indeed doable here. We just have to consider the fact that we also have these tracks coming on the inside. So if we then go for, yes, we are still doing quite all right here. So if we now go ahead and do, let's see, that one is good, that one is good, and then we grab this one as well, which will then do 90 and 95. That also looks rather acceptable indeed. And then once again, same trick, and back this one up there, and this one, like that one right there. This is looking very good indeed. I am happy about that. And now we just gotta send this one straight forward here for a little bit. And I think we should just go see if we can get a good station here from Mesa as well, as a final note. Now where do we want to put that? Actually, that would be a perfect spot right here. We still have 1.3 million, so we are acceptable in cash right now. So Mesa, let's see, buildings, a passenger station once again. Let's go for 240 meters here and see if we can get that plunked in somewhere where the ground is not too well. The ground is, it's kind of not too good on us here, but I think this is the best we can actually get right about Let's see. If we bring out the contour lines here, then we should be able to see a little bit better what is going on here. So we basically have a lot of uneven terrain. So what if we go for something along the lines of right here, maybe? I think that will be much better indeed. So put the train down right there. Let's go for some tracks here. Let's build this out. Let's build this out nicely right there. Give this a good curve. Again, we want it to be fast. There we go. Drag this out a little bit this way. And can we connect this? Can. And that will really cut through the terrain here in a... That is not looking too good, is it? We can always smoothen it out afterwards. But we can save a bit of money here if we do it like this. I feel like that is a bit better. That is a bit better, so we don't waste too much money on terraforming, because that is very expensive, especially here early on. So let's go ahead and do just that. That looks very good indeed. That looks very good indeed. So that's our line force pretty much. Now we just need some signals on it as well. And we also need a switch here, because once it reaches the end, then we have to sort of be able to turn around into the other track here. So if you go for one-way signal, and bam, bam. And we just want a good distance between these, because all of these act like checkpoints where they can go to in case there is nothing in front of them. So if we have a good set of signals here, then that will ensure that we can have, you know, many passengers going back and forth without any of them getting stuck on our route all of a sudden. And I just now realized that we actually have to finish this part of the track as well. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see. And drag that one out there. That looks good. And that one there. That's also very good. Very good. And bring this in just a little bit more. Looks like we are cutting through the terrain here again a little bit. Go. And this is not doing random stuff. So should we just go ahead and do it like this? Or should we just... Because I don't know if we want this to go multiple directions, so we might want something that can cross over here, which will be important then. Still not doing random things. These crossings can sometimes ruin, you know, the road and the... Oh god, I connected to the wrong. Good job, good job, good job. Let's get you on there, and that is it for our money. So let's just start borrowing some here. We will have to borrow some anyways, because we want to buy something fast, and we want to ideally buy 2 of them. So in order to do so, we'll do it like this. Let's put it right here in the middle. That will probably be a good position for us. So now if we drag that one out there, and if this one, and put that right there, and this one, and put that right there. So that should do the trick. Now onto buying a depot here, which is all we need. And there we go. And now we can actually buy 2. So let's create the line here, which will be LA to Carrollton to there and back again. And it is complaining a bit here, and that is simply because we haven't created a crossover here as well. So let's go ahead and grab one of those. There we go. And let's just get 2 more signals in here to make sure that there will be no confusion. Is the line looking good? The line is looking good. So this will be train from LA to Mesa. There we go. Awesome. Now let's go ahead and borrow. How much should we go for? 8 million should be enough. 8 million should be more than enough. So let's see, buy vehicle here, Steam. We want something fast. We want something that is fast and also that has a decent amount of power. This is 100. That's 115. That's 100. We are saving more than 100,000 per year. So I think this one is what we're gonna go for, because that is also 100 kilometers an hour. So let's go for that one. And let's see, then we want some passenger thingies here, and 187, 19, 219. So, you know, the speed on these are good. I feel like these will be too small. This has a good size. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will give us 95 capacity. You know what, that is definitely what we're gonna do. So 8 million for that one. Let's put it in and give it some time to just do some work. Once it's done some work, we can buy another one and get that in the line as well, so that we can have a total of 4 running here, which should be just fine. While we wait for that one to get out, let's just speed up time here, see if all of our stations are doing good right now. Do we have any build up here? Nope, everything is being transported. We're not losing anything. How about over here? We're not losing anything either. Locks. We are losing some locks, so maybe it is time to look at an upgrade for the logging camp right there. What else do we have around here? Okay, so the crude oil train is also doing very good, very good. And do we have the... Wow. That is a rookie mistake. Let's borrow 500k here, because we simply do not have the station here connected. That is stupid. That is stupid. So easy fix, get a small street, drag the small street across here if I could. Can I? I can. Oof, that is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But we kind of do want it connected, so we're gonna go ahead and connect it. And there we go. That is that station connected close to the train or to the bus station as well, so people will take the buses over to the train, and so back and forth. We still haven't fixed this, which we probably should, because we do have a bus line going through here, so we are actually just gonna go ahead and do this. That is just fine, just fine. Hopefully most of this will be replaced soon by new houses, because we did tear down half of Carrollton to actually get this result, but it's fine, it's fine. Let's see. 0 passengers, nothing waiting just yet, but the waiting passengers should get here very soon. We also haven't connected Mesa, so that is also very clever. So let's borrow another 500k here, because apparently we can't think long enough to actually do something about this. I kind of want to flatten this out, otherwise my OCD will be just a bit triggered. So let's go ahead and grab that. Just smoothing out all of this, get a nice stretch of road right there. There we go. Connect that down there. That fits perfectly. It was a good decision to go this way, I feel like. Let's drag this one all the way up here. That looks very good. Drag this stretch of road out there. Drag this stretch of road out there. Connect that there. There we go. I hate how it, you know, kind of creates these tiny bends in the road all the way. I wonder if we can like, because if I drag this way out, that is decently straight, but that was also, you know, that took some effort to get it to there. Now this train doesn't really have a great catchment right now, so I actually want to go ahead and create a little bus route inside of Mesa here as well, just to make sure that we get as many people to the train as possible. So if we have a route going by there, and let's say it starts up here, then it goes this way, then it stops here, then what it could do is that it could actually go it could go here, and then it could stop right here. So that would give us a route that looks like this. There, and there, and then back again. Because now we will be able to catch most of the town here with just one line. And what the line will do then, that line will secure that we get as many people as possible brought to this station, which will also probably reflect in destinations here as soon as the train catches on. And I think we will see this go above 1,000 easily. So let's go ahead and get some buses into that route, and I think we will go for the max here. And what did we name that one? Mesa 1. There we go. And how many did we buy? Let's just buy one more. See, Mesa 1. So now demand should slowly start rising for passengers to actually go back and forth. There we go, we have our first passenger. We have a couple down here too. None on the train, no. It will take some time before that one catches on, but as soon as it does, I think we are in for quite some money revenue when that one actually catches up. So that should be good. I mean, that's another line down. We now have a line going from this way, and as you can see, if we bring up this line manager here, we have pretty much this entire area connected no matter which way you decide to go. If you want to go to Mesquite, to Los Angeles, Carrollton, Mesa, Carrollton, St. Petersburg, McKinney, you can go practically everywhere right now. And luckily all of our trucks can actually sort of keep our income up while we wait for the train to become just a little bit profitable. 1 passenger, that must be our first passenger. 5 passengers waiting here. Let's see, where are they? Can we see them? There they are. I love the details on this game. There's just simply so many. Wow, there are people on both sides. Oh, they were going for the underpass. Okay, good. So that one is coming in, bringing our first passenger. So 7,000 per passenger. So that should be 70,000 in this one. I don't know how it scales, to be quite honest, but I hope it's something like that. Ooh, and I am already seeing now that we might actually get... I think we might get a traffic jam here because it's train crossing here. So what we should go ahead and maybe try to create is... I think a bridge will be a great idea. Because you can see traffic is sort of slowing down whenever they cross the rails here sometimes. Very bad examples right now, but sometimes they stop. I think it's when the train gets close. They tend to stop to check if the train is there, but then they continue going, and that can create some sort of traffic jam. Traffic jam. So we kind of want to prevent that. 24 already, and how many do we have waiting here? 55. So I don't think it will be too long before that route is actually profitable. How is transportation of this going? Also pretty golden indeed. Pretty golden indeed. Let's see, manage line. You're waiting for full. You are waiting for full. And you're dropping off stuff. And how are we doing here? Lots of that being delivered. So all in all, I actually think most lines are doing rather well right now. Mesa 1 bus still adjusting, but almost full already. So that is definitely good news. But the city is quite big. 593 right now. And we have very good quality of both traffic and stations, and we have delivered quite a lot of goods. So that must naturally be why this city is doing rather well. Now let's see, what about Los Angeles? Are we actually getting a good rise here as well? We are indeed. So that is what we kind of want to focus on here. And the main mission of the second episode was to create growth in these cities. And one must say that we have done that indeed. Let's just show, as you can see, the difference between delivering goods and not delivering goods. It really plays a massive role in how your city progresses. So nice to see that that works out so well. Is there anyone else that we can deliver machine parts to, or tools rather? We can actually get some tools going down here, but it is still quite the stretch. So I feel like this line has been doing quite alright. Before we end today's episode, I really want to see if we can extend this one out even more, because I want to go with Midlands. So I want to start the expansion, so let's just start by going to Midlands, and when we get there, we'll probably round off the episode, and then the next episode can be finishing this loop all the way to Jacksonville. So let's see. Let's get even more track laying going right here, and let's grab the inner curve here, because let's keep it at 120 for the most part. Can we get that curve going? I think we actually can. That is really cool, really cool. 120. Now a little trick here. No. We can sort of terraform this with the M and the N key and bring these down if they don't really fit the terrain that will. Now let's get a little bit more of a curve going right here. Bring this over like this. Because after this turnaround, then we want to see if we can squeeze in through here. So we want to start turning right now. That is looking good as well. And another, let's see if we can get a bit of a larger turn going here, so we don't have to put in so many small pieces. And 120 still. So a lot of curvature there. That actually looks really good. And then we kind of have to just cut through here. Let's get the station in again, and let's just see what the station can actually do for us here. Where can we put the station even? I think we will have to just demolish half a city again. Is that our best choice? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now if we take the city builder here, go for the road. Again, doesn't really want to build the straight roads for some reason. That is much better. So let's get that in there. Let's get rid of those houses. Let's get a good passenger station in here. 160 should be enough, and connect that one to here. Nice. And that is very good. So all we have to do now is simply connect the tracks out there with the new station right here in the Midland. And that wasn't too much of a hassle, so completing this loop in the next episode shouldn't be too hard. I am a bit worried about going through here, but I think we can actually do it. What happens if we just drag this directly? Then it will create a tunnel. Will that be cool to have like a small tunnel through here? Or should we just like cut our way through terrain? How much will that even be? 150, you know what? We're gonna pay it. We're gonna be big spenders. We have spent a lot of money in this episode. Actually, the loan is not that high. We borrowed 9 million to buy a massive train, so I think that was indeed very good. And I think this is a very good time to round this off, because we now have a great connection going through here, giving us additional new land over here that we can connect to. We still want to try to keep, you know, just connecting out one by one in order to increase our destinations. As you can see, 1,500 destinations for Mesa right now. How about Los Angeles? 1,230 at the moment. So great progress so far. We wanna just continue on expanding this route here. Next time, I think we're gonna try to go to Nashville and then Jacksonville, or in Nashville, Beaumont, Jacksonville. I'm not really sure about that. Jacksonville or Nashville could actually be like, or should we go to Downey? Because one of these two cities could be like a massive transportation hub with a huge bus station that goes out to all of these and all of these and all of that and all of this. And now we're close to a food stall as well, because we have some food here, we have some food there. We want to bring that in here in order to start creating food, because we have quite a lot of food demand going on. We have something from McKinney, we have something from Memphis, Colorado Springs, Midland, and Jacksonville. So we definitely need a food supply going. The question is just, how do we do that in the best way? And I think that is simply by connecting these two to there. But that will be for the next episode. Guys, thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you have any ideas for what we should do with this, if there is any special connections that you have sort of pointed out that you would like to see me to see, give a shot, then let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to see if I can make it happen. And if you haven't done it by now, it's been 3 episodes, guys. Get that subscribe button going already. I know you want to, and I will highly appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, bye-bye.